Welcome home, my dear friend. I have been waiting for you. I knew you'd give in to me. Your good old pal, Jackal, is always here to satisfy your sins.
Deeply immersive. The location setting, set dressing was impeccable. That always really lights me up by the attention to detail and the care to the artistic vision. The camera works move through the space in almost a video game like manner was perfectly immersive. And I was also really impressed with the ability to make the audience connect with the actor, the intimacy of the shots, and the the focus and attention on connecting to his desire and the need, even right from the beginning, the need for the cigarette, his pain and fear just were so palpably captured. I really liked the intensity of the intrigue that just really percolated and grew. Very psychologically rich, and it was a success due to such a committed performance.
The tone, suspenseful. Right away, we get the sense that something sinister is amiss in this piece. Kyle seems like he's battling something. He focuses on his hands a lot, and it looks like he has sores. And then you have this voice that's taunting him. Once we take out the tools, the needle, the spoon, I see that the voice is taunting him and encouraging him to do something else. And it made me think, okay, drug abuse. Um, and then things like the change of his clothing, changing from this really downtrodden, sort of style of clothing to this more clean um, shirt and pants. I feel like it's symbolic to this desire to end this cycle that he's been in. This voice is constant for Kyle. It seems like it's his inner saboteur that tries to sabotage us. The inner voice could be representative of the devil that tries to keep you in the cycle, that tries to delay you from doing right and keeps you in this space of sin and of wrong. His monologue in the mirror, I felt like evoked a lot of power. He pulled a lot of power for that. So that was a really strong performance. And the voice provides a lot of exposition. So we get to know a lot about Kyle through the voice and through the dialogue that the voice provides.
This film gave me chills from the very beginning. And when the voice starts speaking of the devil or the voice inside his head that's talking to him, but I'm pretty sure it was some type of demon with how sinister it sounded, was creepy. But it also shows the way mental health does, where the voice in your head is also telling you what to do and what not to do, saying you're not worth anything, it's not going well. This film really dug down deep to see how it is, the internal struggle, especially when you are dealing with demonic entities. And it's really gripping because it is sinister. You could see that fight within this guy, and not actually seeing the other voice makes it just that much more sinister. We're telling him that, yeah, everybody's right, you are worthless. If you do this, you are a coward, and he's not able to do it, and then getting angry. It's just creepy, but it's worked very well because it gave chills down the spine hearing about this and hearing this guy's struggles verbalized through some demonic exterior voice.
Sometimes the biggest villain is right here looking at us directly in the mirror, as we see in this short being executed in such an intense manner. This moment in time in this short film, I feel it can be very relatable to people who have had suicide ideations in the past, and kind of the thought process that goes when someone suffers from a traumatic event, oftentimes or not, they kind of put down this trauma that they faced, recognizing that there are other issues happening in this world. And they do this, comparison as to, well, maybe my situation isn't as worse as these horrible things that are also happening in the world. And I think we see that. I think we see this sense of, well, your self-loathing and, all of these things that we sometimes tell ourselves but don't really bring it out in truth and perspective and share it with others. This is a very lonely experience. This is a very dark experience. This is rock bottom. And I think the location shows this act of commitment and, dressing into nicer clothes. Being faced with your demons in the mirror, I think, is a great metaphor and something that I feel like a lot of people connect with.
A good sense of building tension with a good solo performance by the actor. As you can see in the short film, the protagonist, tried to fight against the unknown power that tried to force him to do the bad thing, and he would like to stand up for himself at the end. And I believe everything that he tried to fight against the power is from like a good core from the inside, and that's make like a good drama like out of it. And the music background, the performance, the use of the angles in the camera help heighten the drama that caused like within the movie.
I love this vibe of this person hearing voices. I also really enjoyed the scene with the mirror. It's such a great location, and the dialogue is also quite profound, and even more, it becomes even more relevant when you find out more about the motivation or what's behind this, the background story. When you see the picture, it is just an amazing work. I I think they touched this topic with a very sensitive approach, and it was just amazing performances.
What stood out for me is the influence of the Saw movies with the scary, low pitched demonic voiceover. Brilliant performance. Awesome, creepy laughter, too. The actor playing Kyle was also fantastic. Such a raw, dramatic performance. The rundown location was perfect for this one, with the walls falling in and the peeling paint, and the minor key orchestral strains kept me totally on my toes. Awesome script concerning morality, life, and the balance of good and evil.